This is Tonya Kerry. I'm your relationship strategist, and I'm here giving you tips on making love work. And just to tell you a few things, I have now, coming up in August, been married 10 fabulous years. It wasn't always like that, though. I remember being in a place where I was just so broken and unhappy. And in that place, though, I really did find out some things about love and implemented them. And here I am 10 years later, just so excited. So what I'm going to do is share tips and strategies from different people and just all of the stuff that I learned about making love work. I'll be sharing them with you. So stay tuned for some great videos that are coming. Hi everybody, this is Tonya Kerry, your relationship strategist, and I am here with my dear friend Kelly Swanson. We're still here at the National Speakers Association Convention in Indiana. It's our last night, so if you hear people walking and the party's going on. But I had to pull Kelly away because she is so phenomenal in terms of her career and what you're doing. You are my sister, you are my mentor and a friend. And I so appreciate your work. Kelly, though, thank you, has also been married for 12 great years. I want everybody to know that.
I think it's 12.
Okay, something like that.
Yeah.
My question is, with all of the success that you have, how does love work? If you had to give some advice, how does that kind of love work that you all are still so...
Well, I think when you say how does love work, I think it's the wrong way to phrase it.
Okay.
Because I like it when you also say how do you make love work?
How do you make love work?
Because that's the key.
Okay.
I think the key is love doesn't work on its own. Maybe in the beginning, but you make love work.
Yes, you
The
do.
emphasis is you make love work.
Yes.
And I'm certainly not the resident expert, in case my husband is watching this, on relationships by any means, and don't claim to be, have a good sense of humor, because you're going to laugh your way all the way through it, and it's hard, and it is not a fairy tale. But also,
Which is your book,
which
by
is
the
my book,
way.
Who Hijacked My Fairy Tale.
Who Hijacked My Fairy Tale.
But because we buy this idea that it's going to be happily ever
Yes, we
after,
do.
and that's just not life for anybody.
Right.
I think one thing that helps is to remember that love is a verb.
Yes.
Just like happiness is a choice, or peace is a choice, our faith is a choice, so do we choose to love. And in the beginning, it may feel like love is what happens to you, but at some point, for many of us, the day we commit in front of an altar, we make the commitment to make it a verb. And the whole till death do you part, or obey or not obey, whichever you leave in or out of there, that's the thing. You choose to do that. And what does love look like? And what does serving each other look like?
And that still happens inside of the magic of your career and all the things that you're doing.
Oh yeah, and you still have to work at it. I mean, it's more work than magic.
Okay.
Come on. And I think one thing that's helpful to know is you don't look around and think everybody else is doing it perfectly and we're the ones that are messing it up. They may look all happy sitting in a wheat field in a bathtub holding hands looking out over the horizon, whatever that commercial means, but everybody has their own set of problems. There's no perfect, I think a lot of times we compare, we size ourselves up,
Sure do.
we think, oh great, here we're failing at this again, and love is not always what the movies make it out to be either in marriage and relationships. I love being married. I love getting to that point where you're so comfortable. You're like, man, this person has seen me at my worst, at my best. And when you start becoming successful, it's cool when you have a husband who doesn't let you get above your raising, if you know what that expression is.
Yes.
Because he keeps me humble. He's like, don't forget who you are.
Very
You ain't all
grounding
that.
influence.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're not all that.
Yes.
And it's nice to have somebody who's like, hey, you're not all that.
Yes. I know that.
But we'll tell you when you are all that.
Yes. And it's very important.
It is very
So we
important.
choose to love.
Yeah, and if you want me
choose
to bring
that.
faith into it, which some people may not, what I'm starting to learn the older I get is that it's about serving each other. And serving in the same way and with the same love and grace that we have been served. And because we are called to go out there and show that same forgiveness and love to which we have been given.
Yes.
And that's, I could stand to really take a look at that more and compare it, to marriage. What service looks like. But again, not the expert.
That's okay. You've given us good food for thought.
Hey, I've given myself good food for thought.
Check out my friend Kelly at kellyswanson.net. Kelly, Kelly, at kellyswanson.net. She's phenomenal. And so is her husband, by the way.
Oh,
this is
thanks.
Tonya Kerry,
Hey,
the
Bill.
relationship strategist. And I'll be back with more tips on how do we make love work.
You're welcome. That's cool. I like this whole idea.